Okay, today I'm going to show you something that we do at least once, well, just about every day. Tried to do it with a different camera, it didn't work. Pretty frustrated with that, so this will be good for me. Simply to walk it off a little bit, but that's just the life stuff that gets in the way and then creates issues with dog training. I see it all the time. So I experience it all the time. So today all I'm doing is taking this little dog for a confidence walk. It's a way for her to, I think, constructively exercise, hopefully get something positive out of it. She's getting antsy. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. She hasn't really done anything today outside of being in the kennel, be on place. She might have walked down to the shop with me once, which is, a 10-minute thing tops. So one of the things I do is I go and I just walk. Sometimes we walk a similar route. Sometimes we walk, we just mix it up, the direction that we take. One thing that happened prior to this walk that is a little concerning to me because I've seen it happen now a few times. And for this episode, all I'm doing is narrating it, basically giving you a catch up on things. Normally I would be walking this walk and not saying a word. Just go, and I'm getting her to move with me. She's doing a real nice job of that. She's exploring, getting confident with that. She's doing real well with that. But what just happened was the UPS truck came and she walked down to the shop with me. She stopped short of the shop as the UPS truck came in. And then as soon as the door slammed on it, the motor started up on it, she turned and ran to the house. So she's a little intimidated by vehicles. I think it has a lot to do with when they start. When a motor starts, when a four-wheeler starts, when anything starts, she does not like it. And she becomes really concerned with it. So I'm going to have to do something with that, because we can't have that. Now, get her out here where it's quiet and in the woods, and she moves like a gazelle, man. She's really doing well. Come on. Exploring stuff. You see, when we get into the woods, she gets hung up on some scents a little bit more. When we're walking through the field, she moves through a lot easier on her own. Good. Good girl. But I just think this is really good for them. Spend some energy in a positive way, non-destructive way. It's a release, but it's a constructive release of that energy. Some days we do it with her just by herself, like we are today. Here's our tracks from yesterday where we went up into the air and we made a loop around the other way. Sometimes we do it with the other dogs. I also want her to run with those other dogs. She usually goes out further when the other dogs are here because she follows them. But I want to mix it up. I want to get into some tighter cover like this and let her pick her way through. And then at times I want to work her in open fields, and at times I want to work with other dogs, and at times I want to work by herself. Come on. But I don't hardly interact with her much. I just move, and I have her move with me. I'll call her to me maybe 3 or 4 times, get her to finish out by me, and then I just keep moving. Good. Come on. So it's a real boring episode today. But it's very much what we do with it regularly. And I'm not going to show it every single day, but I got to show it occasionally so that you understand. And I want to pound it into you to understand we do this consistently. I get out into this open area, I should probably get out a little bit further. But I also love how she's really starting to develop to move with me. I go one way, she goes. I can stop, and I'll show you that in a second. Go the other way. She recognizes it, checks back in, comes with me. Good. Good girl. I want her hearing me the whole time. I'll stop once in a while. Good. Good girl. I don't mind getting down. Welcoming her in. Good girl. Good girl. Let her come all the way back and finish. I like that. She used to struggle to want to do that. And just keep moving. Get back into this big open field. She's probably gonna move a little bit further for me, so I'll show you some of the things I'll do there. We'll get going in this direction. Let her move out in front. Now you hear that airplane. As soon as that airplane noise comes, she becomes extra on edge. And she's nervous. Come on, come on. That's something that's a little concerning to me, but we'll just work through it. Come on, let's go. Good girl. As soon as she hears those motors, she gets real nervous. Come on, let's go. Come on. Here, 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 here. Good. Come on. Come on in. Come on. Come here. Good. That's a good girl. Good girl. All right, let's go. So we're going to have to think on that one a little bit. We just can't have her combination of lack of confidence, a little spooky, I would say, with it. Come on, let's go. And we'll get through that. I'm not worried about it, but I'm taking notice to it right away and saying, okay, we're going to have to address that. Plane goes away and she's fine. All right, let's go. All I did there was let her decide. What's the next move? Good. Good, good. All right, let's go. So I wasn't going to be the first person. I know if I went this way, she'd went this way. I wanted to see how confident is she. If she makes the next move, can she do it on her own? Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Good. Good. They're all little mini lesson things that we get out of these little walks. And it's as much me trying to figure her out as it is her figuring this out. I'm trying to get a read for her. I'm trying to get a read of, will she be hesitant to go through certain types of cover? Does she get sticky? When she hears a motor like that, is she gonna get panicky on me? And she does. So we're gonna have to get her comfortable with it. Come into a little bit thicker stuff. Let her work through that. Pick through the scents in here. Let's go. Come on. Whenever she wants to go one way, a lot of times I'll go the opposite. Just to keep her checking in with me. Good. Let's go. Good. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. I'm more curious to see what she's going to do. If I stop and stand, will she hang with me? Or does she go out and work on her own? I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to it. I just want to see what she's comfortable doing. There, where she's working out on her own. She's got her nose down. She's into something interesting. Good girl. She got past. She got tired of it and came to me. I don't mind that. I like that. And I also want her to know I'm waiting for you too. Sometimes when you go and do your own thing, I'll wait for you. Sometimes I don't think you're doing the right thing. I'll change direction and I'll tell you, come by us. Come by me. All right. Again, sometimes I'm going to let her be the lead. Sometimes I'm going to be the lead. She doesn't always want to be the lead. And that's okay. I'm not going to. But at some point, I do want her to be the bird finder. I want her to tell me, we got to go this way. She doesn't know what a bird is yet. That's just funny. There, nice little workout on their own. Good girl. That's a good dog. Good dog. Come here. Good girl. There. All right, let's go. Let's go. A lot of puppy in her right there. You can see she's bored with the walk right now. I think she's had enough of it. So what is she doing? She's trying to spice it up a little bit. She's gonna bite onto some weeds, pull on them, shake her head a little bit, make a game of something because she's just getting bored with the idea of just running. And that, I think, is a perfect example of her ability to focus is, well, we're 13 minutes into this and she's already tired of it, ready to do something else. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. God, call her out of that little bit of cover. Good dog. This is obviously a very different type of training session than heel work. And we're going to do heel work yet today too because we've run into some issues with heel. And we can't avoid them because now I start to need it. I had her with us on a trip. I really kind of need her to start healing for me and with me. And she's not doing it very well. She's locking her feet up. She's kind of throwing little fits. So we got to get that fixed. So we'll address it. Now in a couple months, we're gonna have our first 150 pheasant chicks of the 500 that we're gonna raise this season, and then we're just releasing them all. So this same walk probably gives her a chance to encounter a few of those birds in a few months. So why not get her used to going for walks like this? Eventually there'll be a bird or two. But I'm not going to be real big on, I don't think I'm going to be real big on planet birds with her. I'm going to try to get her into as many wild birds as I can. And if I got to manufacture a wild bird, we will. Come on. Come on. Good. Always a lot of rabbit scent right there. Come on. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Good girl. It's a good example of her fooling around on her own, and I just leave her. And she realizes it, goes, oh, I better catch up. Good girl. Good girl. That's it. I'm going to finish it with a little recall to her. With her. Old bird pen, old scent. Good girl. That's it. Come on. Good dog. Good girl. Here. Good girl. That's it. I'm going to finish this out. Good little finish here. Put her back up in the kennel. And that'll be it. She'll rest for at least a half hour, 45 minutes, and then I'll take her out with the guys, and I'm going to do a little formal heel work because we've really struggled with that. So I keep working on it. Simple session today, but we're doing it every day. Just about every day. Sometimes twice a day, but usually don't have time, but trying to get at least once a day like that. So I think these are real beneficial for recall, confidence building, and discovering some of her flaws that we're going to have to work on a micro level. Come here. Good. She got something in her mouth. Oh, you dropped it? That's okay. Bring it here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. There. Come here. Come here. Good. Here. Here. Good. And finish it that way. Good girl.